Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Gen Z English. I'm Anna.
And I'm Paul. It's great to be here again.
Today's topic is something everyone can talk about, our daily routines.
Yes, exactly. Whether you're a student, a worker, or someone learning English at home, you have a daily routine.
And learning how to describe it helps you in real conversations. When someone asks, "What do you do every day?" you'll know how to answer easily.
That's right. It's one of the most common small talk questions. So today we'll show you how to talk about your routine using simple sentences and useful vocabulary.
Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to Gen Z English. Your support helps us keep making fun, easy English lessons every week.
Exactly. So Anna, how do we begin describing a daily routine?
The best way is to start from the morning. Think about what you do when you wake up. For example, I wake up at 7 o'clock. I brush my teeth, take a shower, and get dressed.
That's perfect. You can use simple present tense. I wake up, I eat, I go. We use it because routines are things we do every day.
Yes, so Paul, what's your morning routine like?
Well, I usually wake up at 6:30, then I drink a glass of water and check my phone for messages. After that, I make breakfast and have coffee.
Nice. What do you usually eat for breakfast?
I often eat eggs and toast. Sometimes I have cereal with milk. How about you?
I like fruit and yogurt. It gives me energy for the day. After breakfast, I usually check my schedule and prepare my lessons.
That sounds very productive. And notice how Anna used the words usually and often. Those are adverbs of frequency. They tell how often you do something.
Yes, that's a great grammar point. You can say always, usually, often, sometimes, or never. For example, I never skip breakfast.
And I sometimes exercise in the morning. It helps me feel awake.
Oh, good habit. Some people prefer to exercise later in the day, but morning exercise is great for focus.
Let's help our listeners build a short routine sentence. Start with, I wake up at. Then add one or two morning activities.
For example, I wake up at 7, brush my teeth, and have breakfast. Simple and clear.
Yes, that's a great start. Then, after morning activities, we can move on to the rest of the day, going to school, going to work, or studying at home.
Exactly. You can say, I go to work at 9, or I start my online classes at 8.
And if you don't go out, you can say, I stay at home and study English.
That's a good one. So, listeners, think about your morning from morning until noon. Can you describe it using short sentences in English?
Try it now. I wake up at 6. I eat breakfast. I go to work. Just like that.
That's a strong start. Next time, we'll move to the afternoon and evening routines, how to describe what you do after work or school, and how to end your day.
Perfect. Daily routines tell a story about your life, and learning to talk about them helps you connect with people easily.
All right, Anna. In the last part, we talked about our morning routines. Now let's move into the afternoon. What usually happens after lunch for you?
After lunch, I usually take a short break. Sometimes I go for a walk or just listen to music for a few minutes. It helps me relax before I start working again.
That's nice. Taking short breaks during the day is very important. I usually go back to teaching after lunch. I check homework and prepare lessons for my next class.
So you spend your afternoon mostly teaching, right?
Yes, that's right. My classes usually finish around 4 in the afternoon. Then I take a short rest and answer messages from students.
That sounds like a busy but productive afternoon. For me, the afternoons are my recording time. I write notes, plan the next episode, and sometimes edit videos.
You see, listeners, we both have routines that include work and rest. A good balance helps us stay creative and focused.
Absolutely. Now, let's give some examples of how our listeners can talk about their afternoons.
Sure, you can say things like, I have lunch at 1, or I go back to class at 2.
Yes. Or I do my homework in the afternoon, or I take a nap after lunch. Simple sentences like these are perfect for daily conversation.
Good point. And if you want to add more detail, use connecting words like then, after that, or later. For example, I eat lunch at 1, then I study English.
Exactly. These small words make your story sound smooth and natural. So instead of short sentences, you can connect them and sound more fluent.
Let's try one example. I have lunch at noon. After that, I watch a short video. Then I start work again. See how natural that sounds?
Yes, that's a perfect model. You can build your whole routine using this pattern. Just remember to keep the verbs simple.
Right. And when you talk about your day, you can also use usually, sometimes, or always to show how often you do something.
For example, I usually take a break at 3, or I sometimes go out with friends after class.
Great examples. Now let's move to the evening routine. What's your typical evening like, Anna?
Hmm. In the evening, I usually finish work around 6, then I cook dinner. I like cooking because it helps me relax after a long day.
Nice. What kind of food do you usually make?
I like simple dishes, pasta, salad, or rice with vegetables. I enjoy trying new recipes when I have time.
That sounds delicious. For me, evenings are quieter. I finish my lessons around 5, then I have dinner with my family.
That's lovely. Family dinners are great moments to talk and share about the day.
Yes, they are. After dinner, I usually watch some TV or read a book. Sometimes I study new teaching methods online.
That's a great habit. Learning never stops. I sometimes watch English movies or listen to podcasts before bed. It's a fun way to improve vocabulary.
That's a smart idea. You can learn a lot from listening. For our listeners, try watching short English videos in the evening. It helps your ears get used to the language.
Yes, even 10 minutes a day makes a big difference.
Let's give our listeners a few example sentences for evening routines.
Sure. I get home at 7, I cook dinner and eat with my family. Then I watch TV.
Another one could be, I do my homework in the evening, then I play games before bed.
Exactly. Just remember, use time expressions like in the evening, after dinner, and before bed. They make your sentences clear.
Right. For example, I read a book before bed or I take a shower after dinner.
Perfect examples. And don't forget about the little relaxing activities like listening to music, walking, or chatting with friends. They all make your day complete.
That's true. A daily routine isn't just about work and study. It's also about taking care of yourself and enjoying small moments.
Yes, that's so important. And when you talk about your routine, you share a little story about your life. It helps you connect with others.
Exactly. So, listeners, now you can describe your afternoon and evening in English. Think about what you usually do and try saying it out loud.
We'll continue this in the next part, where we'll talk about the night routine and how to describe your full day smoothly.
All right, Anna. We've covered mornings, afternoons, and evenings. Now it's time for the last part of the day, the night routine.
Yes, the night is when everything slows down. It's the time to rest, reflect, and prepare for a new day. Everyone's night routine is a bit different.
True. For me, I usually finish dinner around 7. After that, I spend time with my family. We talk, watch something together, or just relax.
That sounds really nice. Spending time with family is a great way to end the day. I usually do some light stretching or yoga before bed. It helps me sleep better.
That's a healthy habit. Some people like reading or listening to soft music before sleeping. It's much better than scrolling on your phone for hours.
Oh, absolutely. It's so easy to stay on social media too long at night, but it can make your brain too active. A book is way more relaxing.
Let's teach our listeners some common verbs for night routines. You can say, brush my teeth, take a shower, put on pajamas, and go to bed.
Yes, for example, I brush my teeth and go to bed at 10, or I take a shower and relax before sleeping.
You can also say, I get ready for bed, or I go to sleep around 11. Small phrases like these make you sound natural.
And don't forget to use time expressions like before bed, after dinner, or at night. For example, I read before bed, or I call my friend at night.
Perfect examples. Now let's review by building a full day's routine from start to finish.
All right, here's mine. I wake up at 7, eat breakfast, work from 9 to 6, cook dinner, and read before bed.
Nice and simple. Mine is I get up at 6:30, teach classes, have lunch, relax with my family, and sleep at 10.
Great! Listeners, notice how we use the present simple tense for habits and routines. We say, I eat, I work, I go, not I am eating.
Exactly, because routines describe regular actions, not things happening right now.
You can make your routine more interesting by connecting sentences. Instead of I eat breakfast, I go to school, say I eat breakfast, then I go to school.
Right. That makes your story smooth and natural. Also, add a few personal details. Maybe you walk your dog, read the news, or watch a short video.
Those small details make your English sound more real and personal.
Let's also teach a few useful questions. You can ask, what time do you get up? Or, what do you usually do in the morning?
Or, do you cook dinner at home? And what time do you go to bed? Great for small talk or English practice.
Exactly. If you want to practice, try answering one right now out loud. For example, I go to bed at 10. Or, I watch YouTube before sleeping.
That's a great way to build confidence. The more you speak, the easier it becomes.
And remember, talking about your daily routine isn't just grammar practice. It's a way to share your life and connect with people.
Right. Your routine says a lot about you, your habits, your goals, and what matters in your day.
Well said. So, listeners, now you know how to describe your morning, afternoon, evening, and night.
Yes, and now it's your turn. In the comments, tell us about your daily routine in English. Use the new words and phrases we talked today.
We'd love to read your routines and maybe feature some in the next episode.
That would be fun. And don't forget, practice a little every day. Make English part of your routine.
Exactly. Consistency is key. Even 10 minutes a day makes a big difference.
Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of the Gen Z English Podcast.
If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one.
And share this episode with a friend who's also learning English. Learning together is always better.
All right, everyone, that's it for today. Keep practicing and stay confident.
See you next time, and don't forget to comment below your routine and hit that subscribe button.
Bye, everyone.
Bye for now.